By the time you are watching this video, it's Monday today. I'm probably gonna be uploading this video tomorrow, which is Tuesday, which means I am finally done with my exams. I am free. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So before we carry on with this video, the first thing I think I should do is address the elephant in the room, which is my hair. And yes, I am no longer blonde. A week ago on my birthday, I made the decision to go back to being a brunette. And I know it looks black on camera, but it's actually dark brown, and it's gotten lighter because when I first dyed my hair, it was so jialat. It was really super black. A bit lighter, you know, still looks black, but we're getting somewhere. One thing I wanted to say is thank you so much for the support on my last video, the Torbay Air Show. I received so many lovely comments and messages, so thank you so much for that. If you're new to my channel, what's up? My name's Alia. Click that subscribe button if you haven't yet. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. In today's video, I decided that since my last 3 videos have been vlogs, why not do a sit down video, because I haven't posted a sit down video in 2 months. What I'll be doing today is a Q&A video. It's just 25 random questions. The reason I decided to make this video is because my birthday was a week ago, and the set of questions that I have, I'll be able to answer in a couple of years. You know, seeing how I answer at this point in my life and in a couple of years when I'm older, how my answers would vary. 25 questions, let's get on with the video. What is your favorite flavor? And my favorite flavor is chocolate. I love chocolate, chocolate cake, chocolate angel delight, chocolate in general. How tall are you? And actually last week I had to go to the doctors and I had to fill in my height, my weight, all that kind of stuff. I haven't properly taken my height in years, and the last time I took it I was 165. I have grown taller in the last few years, so estimated that I am 170, which I think might be wrong. I think maybe 167, 168. What is the favorite country you visited? I've been to Phuket, Hong Kong, England, Philippines, obviously Singapore, Vietnam, Malaysia many times because of football. The favorite country I've been to is Korea. I went last year from the end of November to the start of December, and it was a really amazing trip. I really love Korea. We went during the winter time, so it was really cold. One night it actually went down to -7, which was really freaking cold. But yeah, Korea is a beautiful country. You know, we went to Busan and Seoul. I would love to go to Korea again and visit Korea one more time, but maybe this time during the summer so we don't have to wear thick jackets and coats all the time. It's one place you really want to visit. The one place I really want to go to is the Maldives. So I think it looks really beautiful and oceany. I love the clear blue waters, and it just looks like a really beautiful place. Question 5, this is where it gets a little bit deep, you guys. Feature you're most insecure about. Everyone has insecurities, at least one insecurity. I think no one is perfect. For me, growing up, my insecurity was always my hairline, because I don't have a normal hairline where my hair starts from here. I actually have a widow's peak, and it's not like a mild one, it's quite a bad widow's peak. I would say it's the thing I am the most insecure about. I always just really wanted to have a normal hairline. It's something that I notice, and it's something that I've always tried to cover and take attention away from it. Now it's not so bad, but when I was younger I really didn't like it, and it's one reason why I don't like tying my hair up, because when I tie my hair up it becomes really obvious. When my hair's down, I flip my hair to the side, I part it in the middle, I can hide it, but my hair is tied up, it becomes really obvious, and it's one reason why I really don't like tying my hair. I try to keep my hair down as much as I can. If you could become a master at one skill, what would it be? The skill I've always wanted to master is being able to dance. You go on YouTube and you watch like those videos of those like 1 million dance studio. Like, I'm just so envious, and I can dance, not proper dance, but the like joking kind of dance. And I don't want to say it like this, but like the sexual kind of dance where you like, you know, you move your hips and you twerk and you grind, those kind of dance. But I can't proper dance. It's really hot today, today 24.1 degrees, and I actually feel quite hot. Maybe because I'm wearing a sweater, why I feel hot. Would you rather have love and many friends forever, or be extremely rich forever? Now, I think I would rather have love and many friends forever than be extremely rich. Because when you say extremely rich, we're talking like people who have fortunes of billions and even trillions of dollars. And I think it's very important to remember that money doesn't buy happiness. Money is essential. You need money to live. Obviously, if you have 10 million in the bank, you can go visit nice places. You can live a more atas life. Being extremely rich, like to the point where you have so much money where you don't know what to do with your money. I don't think anyone needs to be that rich, and I think I'd rather be rich in love emotional and be surrounded by good people and people who are supportive. I think it's actually quite sad. Like, you can have so much money, live in a great big house, have so many luxury cars, but what's the point when you don't have the gift of love and the gift of your friends? And money is essential, but money is not everything. Celebrities who have so much money, they have so much fame and fortune, but deep down they aren't happy. And in the recent weeks, we've seen quite a few well-known celebrities, fashion designers and actresses, actors committing suicide because of mental health problems. And I think it really goes to show that despite having so much fortune and fame, everyone has their problem. Money isn't the solution to all your problems. I'd rather be surrounded by the gift of love and the gift of friends because it just makes you feel really happy. And I think that's more important than being extremely rich and having so much money that you don't even know what to do with your money. When were you first allowed to wear makeup? There wasn't a specific age that I was given by my parents where, okay, only when you reach like 16 then you can wear makeup. Because I'm not someone that really wears makeup. Like, only last year I started to fill in my eyebrows and put on mascara. Last year only. And this year I started putting like my lip balm and I curl my lashes. Last year I put mascara and I didn't even curl my lashes. And this year what I do is I do pretty much the same thing, except I curl my lashes and I put on BB cream and BB powder. That's really all I do. And my BB cream and BB powder have SPF to protect me from the sun. So I don't use foundation and highlighter and bronzer and illuminators and I don't know what you have. Like, there's really so many different kinds of makeup products. Like blush, even I don't even use blush. I'm really not that into makeup, and when it comes to makeup, I'm really very simple. Everything I use is drugstore. And I think for me, you know, I think it's very important that when you wear makeup to still look like yourself. And I think I see a lot of girls who put on so much makeup that they look like a completely different person, and if they feel more confident like that, then so be it. But just for me, I think it's important to be natural, to look like yourself, and to just love the way you look. That you enhance your features and not completely change it, because I have seen some girls who look completely different without makeup. And you know what, maybe it's an insecurity of theirs that they think they look better with more makeup, which is true for a lot of girls. I don't think that's something you can deny. But for me personally, I really don't give much thought to my makeup. Like, look at my face, it's so like, you can still see all my little, you know, like pimples and my little pores and stuff. And yeah, I don't really give a damn about makeup, honestly. I'm quite chill about makeup. I think it's important to be natural and to put on natural makeup, because I think everyone is beautiful and you don't have to wear makeup or put on makeup in a certain way because of what society perceives to be beautiful, because everyone is beautiful in their own way. And actually, on the topic of makeup, right, I've been drawing my eyebrows for less than a year. Really, less than a year. I still cannot draw my eyebrows properly. Like, they're too dark, they look like two caterpillars and they look nothing alike. But then, you know, eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. But still, I'm still not the best. I think the way I do my makeup really is very borderline simple. It's your best birthday surprise. I've only been surprised on my birthday twice. Every birthday surprise is a good one, and you can't pick one because your friends put in a lot of effort and stuff into it. The first one was a few years ago, SEA Games, which I think was 2015. Going to watch the SEA Games finals. So they swim at Sports Hub, so we went to Kallang Wave and I was the last one to come, and I kind of knew something was up. You know, I just knew something was up. And when I got to, I think Boost, we met at Boost, and then they got me like balloons and a cake. So that was really sweet. And the more recent one was last year. I was team manager for the under-17s for Tampines Rovers. And my players, we had training that day. And my players, what they did was, like, again, I knew something was up. I don't know which gundu go and put in the group chat. and I read, obviously I'm in the group chat lah, so I read it. It was so sweet of them, and some of they're under 17 players, so they're young, they're really sweet, and they put a lot of thought into it. They got me a cake, they got me a big card. The staff and the players all wrote in the cards, and they wrote some really nasty things. Some of them, like, I have a good relationship with my under 17 players, so like we joke with each other and we just insult each other without really caring. So I still have that card. And yeah, ended up I got cake smashed in my face, which was really lovely, and it was a chocolate cake. So going back to the first question, they knew I love chocolate. It's my favorite flavor. So yeah, it was really sweet of my players, and I really miss my under 17 players. I still owe them dinner. Like, I think I owe quite, I don't think it's the whole team. I think I owe a handful of them, actually more than a handful. I think like 10 of the players. I still have to treat them to makan, and knowing these boys, they eat a lot. Like, really, after training, sometimes we will go for dinner. They eat a lot, man. Like, it's no joke. So I'm looking forward to that when I go back to Singapore. What do you get a lot of comments about regarding clothing? The one thing I get commented the most about is when I wear white. Like, my family and my friends all say that when I wear white, I look the nicest. Like, white is my colour. I shouldn't wear any other colour. Like, you should wear white. You shouldn't wear any other colour. Just wear white only. You don't need to wear any other colour one. You look the nicest in white. Why you want to wear any other colour? Hair up or hair down? I prefer my hair to be down. If you go on my Instagram, you'd see that in basically all my pictures, my hair is down. But people have actually said that I look nicer with my hair tied up. I did a poll on my Instagram. Hair up got the higher percentage of votes. So yeah, I think people just say I look nicer with my hair up because they say you can see my face more instead of like covering my face, you know, when I have my hair down. But you know what they say lah, when a girl ties her hair up, you know what that means lah. So should I say that? My family watches this, so it's not the best thing to say. What game have you spent the most hours playing? At the moment, the game I spend the most hours playing is ROS. Last week I had a little bit of a break from my exam, so I played, and in I think 2 hours I managed to increase my rank. I was Platinum 4, I think I'm Platinum 2 now. I spent quite a bit of time playing ROS. I'm not the best, like, I'm not super good at it, but I've gotten better. I actually managed to win a few solo matches now. So yeah, play with me on ROS. And were you jet lagged when you reached the UK? I actually wasn't jet lagged. I landed in London at 4:30. I think I don't stay in London, so I had a 5-hour bus ride down to where I live, and I slept a little bit, like half an hour on it, but I was still really tired. I left Singapore on 11th May. I reached England on the 12th of May, and the UK is 7 hours behind Singapore. So what I did was I just stayed up till 2 AM here on England time, and I just went to bed. I woke up 10 AM or something, and I just wasn't jet lagged. Like, I adapted quite fast. I think if you travel to a country that's either a few hours ahead or a few hours behind, you just stay up till like 11-12 o'clock their time, and you go to sleep, and you should be fine. I didn't have any problem with the time zones. And what is the dumbest way you've been injured? I've injured like little places before, but the biggest one I've had is actually spraining my ankle, and it was a week before SNAG, and we had PE, and I actually didn't want to take part in PE because I didn't want to take the risk of getting injured. But my stupid self, we were doing basketball, and I was in sports class, and I remember I was dribbling the ball, and I was like dancing with the ball. I would think my feet were like hoo hoo hoo, like my feet, if this were my feet, I was dancing like choo 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 choo, and I tripped, I fell, I landed on my ankle, I sprained it, and I couldn't put weight on it, I couldn't walk, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm a week before my competition, like my coach is gonna kill me if I can't swim. And I had to pull out of the entire competition because I couldn't kick, and a week before the competition, if you don't train, you're gonna be screwed for your competition. So couldn't train, I had to pull out, and I couldn't train for a while after the competition. So yeah, my coach wasn't exactly the happiest about it, and I still feel quite bad about it. What would you say is the best quality that you have? How understanding I am. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, like I am actually really very understanding, and I always try to see things from the other person's point of view instead of my point of view. But I think when you just see things from your POV, it's quite selfish lah, and you think you have to understand why certain people do certain things, and everyone in their life has challenges and obstacles that they're facing every single day. So I think it's important to think of the other person. So my friends have also said that like I am the most like understanding and thoughtful and the sweet one. Your favorite 3 songs at the moment. So I'm gonna play it. YouTube, please don't copyright strike me. But these are my current 3 favorite songs. feel like we're alright. It's the only reason you're holding me tonight. 'Cause we're scared to be lonely. I work hard every day, Day is my day, it's my day. And no matter what they say, it's my day. La 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 la. What would your friends change and not change about you? I think the first thing my friends wouldn't change about me is my understandingness and my maturity. I think my friends have always said this, like I am more mature than my age. Okay, I admit lah, sometimes I do things and say things that are quite childish and kiddish. In general, I am the more mature one. I think I'm just a bit more mature. Like sometimes I act pretty immature, like I said, but then in general, I am the more mature one, the more sensible one. So that's one thing they wouldn't change. But I think one thing they would change about me, and it's not really change, but it's more of bringing it back out of me, is how fun I used to be. I was the class clown, and I was always the one that was like cracking jokes and doing stupid stuff and dancing. Like, trust me, there are really embarrassing videos of me dancing. My classmates actually said that they would use to blackmail me in the future because they're quite jialat. I was always the one like making everybody laugh, doing stupid things, and in the last 3 years I've become more quiet and reserved. I'm not like the crazy life of the party anymore. I've become more like, you know, chill. I admit that I've become pretty boring. When I go out with my friends, they're like, oh my god, like Alex, what happened to you? Like we always expected like you were going, like I was going to be the one when we go out to be like the xiao one, the one dancing like xiao. Friends have actually told me like, they're like, oh my god Alex, like what happened to you? Why are you suddenly like this? And it's some kind of something that's happened in the last 3 years or so. Like it kind of just gone like that. I think my fun side is coming out again in the last few months. It's starting to come out again, so you know, fun Alex is gonna come back, don't worry about it. It's not really going to come back, it's just like not being afraid to let it out. I think now I've been more cautious of what people think about me and what people say about me, but I think it's just time to like not give a damn what other people say and just be the same Alex that I used to be. Because if you see like really the videos that I have, like I am so embarrassed by some of them. They are so bad. Like they're funny, like I was watching them a few days ago and like, they're entertaining, but then they're so like embarrassing. Maybe one day I'll release it to you guys and like react to the videos, but as of now we're gonna keep them private. What was the last text you sent and to whom? I need to check my WhatsApp. The last text I sent was to Sam and it said love you. What was one thing you lied about that turned out to be true? When I was Sec 1, math and science on that day, and math and science are my two worst subjects. I was horrible at math and science. I prefer doing like humanities, the languages. I didn't want to take the exam because I knew if I took it I wouldn't get the grades that I wanted. So what I did was I took my thermometer one morning. If you take your thermometer and you like rub it on your shirt, the temperature will go up. So what I did was like, Ma, I'm very sick, I cannot go school. Then my mom obviously was like, don't lie, like you actually not sick, you just don't take the exam. I was like, no ma, really, I feel damn sick, I cannot go to school. I don't want to go. I put the thermometer in my mouth and I rubbed it to the point where it was 38 point something. But the thing is, when you do exam in school, you need to provide a proper MC. You cannot provide parents' letters. So I went to the doctor and I was sitting at the doctor and I was just like, oh my god, please, when you take my temperature, please at least be 37.6. So the doctor put the thing in my ear. My temperature was 37.8 and I was so happy, and I'm really glad I didn't take my math and science paper. And it was only Sec 1, you know, Sec 1 isn't really that hard. So yeah. Meaning behind your YouTube name. Now my YouTube name now is Alia Harvey, and if you search the URL, it's www.youtube.com/aliawgharvey. But the channel name that I started out with, I created my channel in 2009, and the name I had was actually Alexa Rosa 123. And actually on YouTube, if you key in the URL www.youtube.com/Alexa Rosa 123, my channel will still pop up because that's the original name I started with. And back then you didn't need to have 100 subscribers to have a customized URL. So Alexa I think comes from Alex, so Alexa, but Rosa I have no idea where it came from. But yeah, I guess that's the meaning. There's no actually like reason, like super emotional deep reason why it was Alexa Rosa. But yeah, Alexa Rosa 123 is the real OG, it's not Alia Harvey. Your opinion on self-worth. We live in a day and age where, because of the power of social media, you see these beautiful girls, Instagram baddies, whoever they are, maybe people feel pressured to look like them, because you see the comments on these girls' Instagram, they're like, oh my god, you're so beautiful, you're so pretty, you're so hot. And then for other girls who don't have the best self-esteem, they may read this and be like, well, I don't look like that, so I'm not beautiful, which isn't true, because I think beauty is unique and everyone is really beautiful in their own ways. And self-worth, a lot of people may have low self-esteem. For most of the time, it's not really based on what they feel, it's because of what other people say to them. You're too fat, you need to lose weight. You're too ugly, why do you look like this, why do you dress like that? Or not just the physical things, but maybe things to do with academics, like you don't get straight A's, you don't feel like you're super smart, you're failing your grades, you don't feel like you're intelligent. Or just general things, like there are a lot of factors as to why someone's self-worth would be affected and might be low. And I think one of the big ones is getting bullied. I think especially when you're really young and you get bullied, I know now like 8-9-year-old kids are getting bullied, and when it starts that young, your self-esteem would go down. And I actually used to be bullied, believe it or not. I think it's something I'm revealing. I haven't actually revealed this on camera. I used to be bullied, and I remember when I was in primary school, I think I was 11, and I came out of the school library, and these group of girls surrounded me. I still remember all their names. They started shouting like, okay, I'm gonna curse for once. They started saying like, you bitch, you this, you that, and be surrounded. This was like in school, and to be surrounded by those bunch of girls, obviously it does affect you. As I got older, even in secondary school, I got bullied a little bit, and it led to me doing things that I shouldn't have done. Like I used to self-harm, and I think that's something that's gonna shock many people. And it's not really something people believe, because I look like this really strong person, but I think it's one reason why it made me really strong is because I've been bullied quite badly before. Like not as badly as others have, but I've been bullied and I've self-harmed, which I don't self-harm anymore, of course, but I've done that, and it made my self-esteem really low. But in the last 3 years, because of things I've done, the positions I've held, it's made me more confident, and my self-esteem isn't as low. I'm much more confident now. 3 years ago, I wouldn't be sitting in front of a camera and putting myself on camera and talking, but now I am doing that. Now I'm in a much better place than I was 3 years ago. On self-worth, I just think it's very important to love yourself and to know that despite what some people may say, there are people that love you. And of course, if you are going through difficult things, there is help available. You don't have to keep it to yourself. Also, not to feel pressured to do things just because of what society says. You don't have to act a certain way, you don't have to dress a certain way, you don't have to look a certain way just to meet what society thinks is deemed as beautiful, as whatever it is. Just do you. Do what makes you feel confident, do what makes you feel the best. That's the end of this video. Wow, 25 questions actually made me like really think for some of them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, because I'll be back for more videos. I'll see you next week. Bye!